Hi guys, for today's tutorial I'll be making this Northern Lights painting. For this I'll be using this ceramic plate as my palette. I'm painting on Arches cold pressed watercolor paper, a jar of water, some white ink, and the liquid watercolors by Ecoline. I'll be using the colors black, green, purple, blue, and lemon yellow. However, you can just use any brand of watercolor paint that you have, and some masking tape. I'm going to be using a reference from Pinterest for this painting that I'll put up on the screen. Now I'm just lightly sketching in the bottom part of my painting. I forgot to mention that I'll be using the silver black velvet brushes in 3 sizes, 12, 8, and 4, and all these materials will be listed in the description box. After getting my palette ready, I'll be wetting the top part of my painting. I'll start off with a lighter color, which is green, and just bring in the streaks of lights that I can see in the reference picture. For the next part, I'll mix in my green with the blue and go and add some streaks of that onto the painting. I'm just filling in the white space next to the green. I recommend going over the strokes that you make a couple of times just so the colors can blend. I decided to add some yellow to the green parts of the painting just so it looks a bit more brighter. I thought that the blue areas of the painting looked a bit too light, so just to give it a bit more contrast, I decided to add some black to the blue paint and just make it a bit more darker. Here I'm just going over this bottom part of the painting to get rid of the hard line with just some water so it doesn't come in the way when I'm trying to add the bottom part of the painting. After having let it all dry, I thought that the blue streaks were still a bit light, so I went in with some more blue and black paint and just darkened it up a bit more. Now that I'm satisfied with the top part of the painting, I'm going to go in and sketch the little house that's at the bottom of the painting. The reference had a bit more detail in the bottom part of the painting, but I just went in with the black and just did it entirely black instead of having too much detail. I thought this would be a bit more easier and may even look a bit better. The reference didn't have trees, but I thought it kind of looked empty, so I just went in and added a bit of trees to the sides. And lastly, I will be splattering some stars to the sky. This is like one of my favorite parts of a painting when I have to add stars. It's just so satisfying to see them on the paper. I'm just going to be adding them in 2 layers. After the first one dries, I'm going to add another one, just because the ink that I use kind of dries a bit lighter and I want the stars to be bright. And after letting the stars dry, I'm just going to take off the tape as the painting is done. After I took the tape off and I was looking over the painting, I thought that the house kind of looked a bit weird. Even though the reference shows it to be kind of demented, I thought it would look better if I made it a bit more realistic, so I just went in with some more black paint. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, and I'll see you guys in the next video.